Dear Goenkans, to your English class, week 8, day 1. In today's class, we're going to start a new topic called Sing a Math Rhyme. It's a poem. So, let me tell you the central idea of the poem. What central idea tells us? It tells us about the poet who writes the poem, who is the writer of the poem. It tells us about what poet wants to tell us in the poem. So, central idea of this poem is the poet of this poem is Jia. Jia is a school girl. She's a school going girl. Jia has written this poem, Sing a Math Rhyme. In this poem, Jia tells us about the value of time and punctuality. She's trying to tell us how important time and punctuality is. And the main idea of this poem revolves around the math. It tells us about the significance of math that we do in our daily life, in day-to-day life. Very good. So let's come to the central idea. Summary of the poem. So the poet of this poem is Jia. And Jia is a school-going girl. In this poem, she tells us about importance of time and maths. Importance of time and maths. She's trying to tell us how important time is in our life, and same how important math is in our life. She is telling us about the different concepts of math in this poem. She is telling us about different concepts of math in this poem. For example, addition, subtraction, how we do counting backwards, forwards. She is all stressing about the math that we do in daily life. The poet talks about the different shapes, learning of different shapes as well in this poem. In this poem, poet tells us about the learning of different shapes, like triangles, squares, circles, and etc., and how we do backward and forward counting on number line. So this poem is about learning all that. This poem tells us all about maths, what we do in maths, addition, subtraction, backward counting, forward counting on number lines, and how we learn different types of shapes and how we relate that in our day-to-day life, how we use mathematics in our day-to-day life. This poem also stresses about time and punctuality. So this poem also tells us how important the time and punctuality is in our life. So this was all about the poem Sing a Math Rhyme, and this poem gives us all information about math and how time and punctuality is important in our life. So this was all for today, and I will be back with another session. Till then, everyone, stay safe and take care.